Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, one of those hidden treasures is the United States of America Nevada quarter dollar from 2006, a coin that millions of people spent casually at stores, gas stations, and vending machines without ever realizing the excitement that might be hiding in their hands. This quarter, part of the iconic 50-state quarter series, has become one of the most interesting conversation pieces among collectors. When the Nevada quarter was released in 2006, it immediately captured attention with its striking artwork and symbolic imagery. America was celebrating its states, their unique histories, and the stories that shaped them. Nevada, known for its spirit of adventure, its wide-open landscapes, and its rich Western heritage, deserved a design that represented its wild beauty, and that's exactly what this quarter delivered. The front of the coin carries the familiar and timeless portrait of George Washington, a tribute to the nation's first president and a symbol of leadership and unity. His presence on the quarter has remained constant through generations, serving as a reminder of America's early history and the enduring values that continue to guide the nation. The reverse of the Nevada 2006 quarter, however, is where the real magic happens. It features a stunning scene of three wild Mustangs galloping across an open Nevada landscape. These powerful horses represent freedom, movement, and the untamed spirit of the American West. Their manes and tails flow in the desert wind, capturing a moment of energy and life that makes this coin stand out from the others in the series. Above the horses sits the phrase, "the Silver State," a nod to Nevada's mining history and the pivotal role it played during the Silver Rush. Beneath them, a cluster of sagebrush frames the scene, further grounding the design in the rugged terrain of the region. Every element reflects Nevada's identity, wild, beautiful, and historically rich. While millions of Nevada quarters rolled out of the mint in 2006, not all of them remained ordinary. Some escaped the usual wear and tear of circulation, remaining crisp, bright, and beautifully preserved. These uncirculated examples quickly became favorites among collectors who appreciated the detailed artwork and symbolic meaning of the design. But what truly brings this coin into the spotlight is the existence of rare minting errors and unique varieties that have surfaced over the years. Mistakes during production, which once seemed insignificant, have now become prized treasures. These flaws create one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out dramatically from standard coins. Some Nevada quarters from 2006 display dramatic die cracks, where raised lines streak across the surface like tiny lightning bolts. Others have off-center strikes that shift the artwork to one side, giving the coin an unusual and eye-catching appearance. There are even a few that were struck on experimental planchets, adding to the coin's mystique and rarity. Collectors love these quirky, rare varieties because they tell a different story, one of accidents, imperfections, and happy surprises. A single error can transform a common quarter into a highly sought-after piece, especially when combined with excellent preservation and clarity. As the years have passed, more people have grown curious about the 50-state quarter series. Many families saved them as souvenirs, children collected them in school projects, and enthusiasts searched for unexpected treasures mixed into everyday pocket change. Within those collections, the rare Nevada-era quarters have become top targets. High-grade examples of the Nevada quarter, especially those with verified errors, have achieved attention at coin shows, auctions, and online collector circles. Their beauty, combined with their rarity, makes them incredibly desirable pieces for anyone who appreciates unique coins. What makes this coin even more exciting is that it's modern enough for nearly anyone to have encountered one at some point. Many people still have jars of state quarters tucked away in drawers and closets, never realizing that one of them might be far more valuable than they ever imagined. The thrill of discovering a rare coin in your own home creates a sense of adventure and wonder. It turns a regular afternoon into a moment of discovery, and the Nevada quarter is one of the coins that fuels that excitement. The idea that a common 2006 quarter could be worth a small fortune is exactly what keeps collectors searching. The artistry of the Nevada quarter also contributes to its long-lasting appeal. The wild horses, the sweeping landscape, the reference to silver, and the state's bold identity all come together in a design that is both elegant and full of motion. Even without its rarity, the coin remains one of the most admired pieces in the entire state quarters collection. More collectors are now revisiting their state quarter sets, paying closer attention to details they may have overlooked before. The Nevada quarter stands out as one of the few modern coins where condition, rarity, and design combine to create something truly extraordinary. If you happen to find a Nevada 2006 quarter in excellent condition, especially one with unusual markings, doubling, or shifting, take a closer look. You may be holding something far more special than you realize. Even coins that look perfectly normal at first glance can surprise you with rare traits once examined closely. And now, the moment that collectors and enthusiasts eagerly wait for, the surprising value of the rarest, highest graded, most flawless examples of the Nevada 2006 quarter dollar. While most Nevada quarters still carry everyday value, the rarest and most exceptional varieties have been known to reach an extraordinary price of $90,000. Second rare coin. One such treasure is the United States of America Utah quarter dollar from 2007, a coin that millions of people have handled casually without realizing the rich history and remarkable value that certain rare pieces from this series can hold. This modern coin has a story that stretches far beyond everyday pocket change. The Utah quarter was released as part of the celebrated 50 State Quarters program, a collection that captured America's cultural diversity, heritage, and pride. When this coin entered circulation, it quickly caught attention for its unique and meaningful design. But what many people don't know is that some rare Utah quarters hold extraordinary value today, making them one of the most exciting coins to look out for. When you first examine the Utah quarter, you see the familiar face of George Washington on the obverse side. His portrait symbolizes leadership, courage, and the foundation of American history. This timeless image has been seen on quarters for generations, and its presence links this modern coin to the nation's earliest years. The reverse of the Utah 2007 quarter, however, is what truly sets it apart. The design features two locomotives facing each other, steam billowing into the sky, representing the golden moment when the East and West Railroad lines met at Promontory Summit in 1869. This historic event marked the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, connecting the nation from coast to coast. Between the two engines stands the Golden Spike, the ceremonial piece that symbolized unity, progress, and the unstoppable movement of American innovation. The phrase "Crossroads of the West," engraved beneath the scene, honors Utah's pivotal place in this national achievement. The entire design pays tribute to determination, engineering breakthroughs, and the bold spirit of exploration. Millions of these quarters were minted in 2007 and released across the country. For most people, the Utah quarter became another piece of change used in daily purchases. But collectors quickly took notice of its artistic appeal, historical depth, and the potential for rare varieties that would later become extremely valuable. As with many coins produced in large quantities, not every Utah quarter is the same. Some were struck with unusual errors, small mistakes that the mint never intended, but that collectors now seek out eagerly. These errors often elevate the value of a coin far beyond its face value, transforming an ordinary quarter into a prized collectible. Some Utah quarters have been discovered with strong doubling on the lettering, giving the words a shadowed, layered appearance. Others feature off-center strikes that shift the railroad image noticeably to one side, making the design look misaligned. There are also quarters struck on imperfect planchets, creating strange textures, missing details, or odd metal coloration. Collectors love these unique and unexpected varieties because they represent moments when the minting process slipped in fascinating ways. These errors make the coins stand out dramatically and often become valuable centerpieces in collections focused on rare state quarters. Even without errors, the Utah quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition is a thing of beauty. High-grade examples shine brightly, showing every detail of the locomotives and the golden spike with perfect clarity. Over time, these coins have become harder to find untouched, as most were circulated heavily and eventually lost their original luster. The excitement around the Utah quarter continues to grow as more people revisit their old coin jars and collections. Many families saved state quarters as keepsakes, never suspecting that some of them might later become worth far more than 25 cents. Among these, the Utah quarter stands out as one of the modern coins with surprising collectible potential. What adds to the thrill is the possibility that anyone could discover one of these valuable pieces simply by looking closely at coins they already have. The idea that a rare treasure from 2007 could be sitting unnoticed in a drawer, a jar, or a forgotten coin book inspires people to start searching with fresh curiosity. The story behind the Utah quarter is also part of what makes it special. It celebrates a moment in American history that changed travel, communication, and industry forever. Holding this coin feels like holding a small reminder of the country's monumental achievements and the ingenuity that shaped the modern world. Collectors appreciate the combination of historical meaning, artistic detail, and rarity that this coin offers. As more time passes, the number of Utah quarters in top condition, or those with extraordinary minting errors, continues to shrink. Each passing year makes the rare survivors more desirable. If you ever come across a Utah 2007 quarter, take the time to look closely at the details. Examine the lettering, the lines of the locomotives, the placement of the golden spike, and the shine of the metal. What seems like a normal coin at first glance might be something far more special on closer inspection. The thrill of discovering a rare coin is unlike anything else. It sparks imagination, excitement, and a deeper appreciation for the objects we often take for granted. The Utah quarter reminds us that even the smallest piece of change can hold enormous history and, in some exceptional cases, incredible value. Now for the moment collectors anticipate most. The part that reveals just how valuable this coin can be when found in its rarest and most flawless form. While most Utah quarters hold everyday value, the rarest high-grade examples with exceptional qualities have been known to reach an astonishing price of $120,000. Third expensive coin is the United States of America Virginia quarter dollar from the year 2000, a coin that millions of Americans handled without ever imagining its hidden value or the extraordinary variations that make some of these pieces truly rare. When the Virginia quarter was released in 2000, excitement was already high across the country. The 50-state quarters program had captivated millions of people, inspiring families, collectors, and children to begin saving coins instead of spending them. Each state had its own design, its own story, and its own unique personality captured in a piece of metal barely larger than a thumbnail. The Virginia State Quarter was designed to celebrate one of the most historically significant landmarks in American history, Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement in the New World. This site represents the beginning of many traditions, cultures, and events that shaped the future United States. The coin honors that legacy beautifully. On the obverse side, George Washington's profile remains as steady and timeless as ever. His portrait has been a staple of U.S. quarters since 1932, representing leadership, strength, and the foundation of a nation built on enduring principles. His familiar profile connects the Virginia quarter to every generation that came before, but the reverse of the coin is where the magic happens. The design features 3 ships, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery. These vessels carried English settlers across the Atlantic Ocean to reach Virginia in 1607. Each ship is depicted in full sail, gliding across the waters with purpose and determination. These ships symbolize adventure, exploration, courage, and the beginning of a new chapter in history. The level of detail on the sails, masts, and waves is remarkable, transforming the quarter into a miniature work of art. Beneath the ships, the year 1607 marks the historic settlement, reminding us how far back the story of America stretches. Millions of these quarters entered circulation in the year 2000. People used them in vending machines, paid for coffee with them, tossed them into ashtrays, and slid them across store counters. Most of these coins picked up scratches, dents, and discoloration as they passed from one hand to another, but tucked among the ordinary pieces are rare, extraordinary survivors, coins that escaped wear, coins that were struck perfectly. and coins that contain minting errors that collectors now seek with great enthusiasm. These special Virginia quarters are the ones that have transformed this coin from ordinary change into something incredibly valuable. Some coins contain doubling on the lettering or the ship details, giving the design a layered or shadowed effect. Others were struck off center, creating a noticeable shift in the artwork. A few have been found with dramatic die cracks, where raised lines run across the coin like tiny lightning bolts. Each of these errors makes the coin far more desirable. Collectors love error coins because they carry uniqueness. No two are exactly alike, and each represents a moment when the minting process produced something unexpected. These errors are the heart of excitement in modern coin collecting, turning everyday coins into rare discoveries. High-grade Virginia quarters, especially those in brilliant, uncirculated condition, can be breathtaking. Their reflective surfaces shine brightly, the ship details appear razor-sharp, and the lettering remains crisp and bold. Coins like these rarely survive in the wild and are usually found only in old collections, forgotten rolls, or preserved sets. As the years pass, fewer pristine examples remain. Time and circulation slowly reduce the number of high-quality pieces, increasing the rarity and desirability of those that still retain their original beauty. This slow decline in available supply adds to the mystery and appeal of the Virginia quarter. Collectors around the country continue to search their old quarter stashes, hoping to uncover one of these exceptional examples. Many families who saved state quarters never realized just how valuable certain coins from the series would become. The Virginia 2000 quarter has now become one of the most surprising treasures to emerge from the entire collection. The story behind the coin's design also contributes to its popularity. The imagery of the three ships reminds people of discovery, bravery, and the courage it took to cross the ocean in search of a new world. Holding this quarter feels like holding a small piece of the American origin story. Anyone who enjoys history, art, or treasure hunting finds something to love in the Virginia 2000 quarter. It represents the past while surprising collectors in the present, proving that even common change can contain unexpected value. If you ever come across a Virginia quarter from the year 2000, take a moment to study it carefully. Look for unusual markings, crisp details, uncommon shine, or slight variations. What may seem like an ordinary 25-cent piece could be something far more remarkable. And now comes the moment collectors look forward to most: the surprising value of the rarest, most flawless, highest graded examples of the Virginia 2000 quarter dollar. While most pieces remain ordinary in value, the rarest exceptional examples with extraordinary qualities have been known to reach an astonishing price of $65,000. Especially, the most unexpected treasures to come from modern U.S. coinage is the Hot Springs quarter dollar from 2010. This coin may seem common at first glance, but certain rare versions of it have become highly desirable among collectors seeking unique pieces with powerful stories behind them. What began as part of a national program has now turned into one of the most fascinating modern collectibles. The Hot Springs quarter was the very first release in the America the Beautiful series, a program launched to celebrate national parks and historic sites across the United States. Its introduction carried a wave of excitement as collectors anticipated the beginning of a new era of detailed and beautifully designed quarters. This coin marked the start of a journey through America's natural wonders and cultural landmarks. The obverse of the coin features the familiar and noble portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His face has appeared on the quarter for decades, symbolizing American leadership and the country's commitment to honoring its history. The portrait remains crisp and authoritative even in modern releases, creating a sense of continuity across generations. On the reverse side lies the heart of the coin's story. The design depicts the facade of the Hot Springs National Park headquarters building, a structure rich with historical significance. Hot Springs itself is one of the oldest protected natural sites in the nation, famous for its thermal waters believed to offer healing properties long before the United States even existed. The intricate details of the building, from the decorative entrance to the elegant stonework, make this coin stand out in the entire series. A fountain sits at the center, representing the steaming mineral waters that have flowed for thousands of years. These elements create a miniature portrait of serenity, history, and natural beauty. When the coin was first released in 2010, millions of examples entered circulation. Many people simply viewed it as another quarter to spend on daily purchases, unaware of the artistry and value it carried. Others, especially collectors, immediately recognized the beauty of the design and began searching for special variations that might one day be worth far more than face value over time. Certain hot springs quarters began to draw attention due to rare minting errors that occurred during production. These errors are highly sought after because they turn ordinary coins into extraordinary discoveries. Since mistakes at the mint are usually corrected quickly, only a limited number of error coins ever escape into circulation. Some hot springs quarters show doubling on the lettering or architectural details, giving the design a shadow-like effect that is immediately noticeable under magnification. Others exhibit off-center strikes, where the image shifts away from its usual placement, leaving large blank sections on one side of the coin. These misstrikes create highly collectible pieces that stand out dramatically from regular quarters. A few coins have also been found with die breaks or cracks, creating raised lines that run across the surface like tiny veins of metal. While these imperfections may seem small, they make the coin unique, and uniqueness is the heart of value in the world of numismatics. Collectors are constantly hunting for these rare variations to add to their prized collections. Even without errors, hot springs quarters in perfect, uncirculated condition are becoming harder to find. Many of the coins released into circulation have been heavily used, scratched, or discolored over time. Only a small fraction remain in the same brilliant condition they had on the day they were minted. As the years pass, pristine examples become even more desirable. Their razor-sharp details, bright surfaces, and flawless edges make them true treasures for collectors who appreciate artistry and historical value. The survival of any modern coin in such perfect form is becoming increasingly rare. The hot springs quarter also holds a special place in collectors' hearts because it marks the beginning of a major U.S. mint program. First coins in any series tend to gain long-term significance, and this one is no exception. It symbolizes the start of a decade-long tribute to America's natural landscapes and historic achievements. Collectors who love American history are drawn to the peaceful imagery of the hot springs design. It represents nature's healing power and the early efforts to preserve places of natural beauty for future generations. The coin captures this story beautifully, making it a meaningful piece beyond its metal value. Many people who saved their state quarters and America the Beautiful quarters never realized that some could hold significant hidden value. The excitement around modern coins has grown steadily, inspiring more collectors to recheck their old change jars, drawers, and coin books. The Hot Springs quarter has become one of the most talked about coins from the entire series. If you ever come across a 2010 Hot Springs quarter, especially one that looks unusually sharp or displays odd features, take a few careful moments to study it. The smallest detail could be the clue that reveals it's something extraordinary. Sometimes a single coin can change everything for a collector. The thrill of discovering a rare coin, especially one hiding in plain sight, offers an incredible sense of excitement. It's this thrill that keeps coin enthusiasts searching, examining, and learning. The Hot Springs quarter continues to inspire that curiosity and passion in collectors everywhere, and now comes the moment every treasure hunter waits for: the value of the rarest, highest quality examples of the Hot Springs 2010 quarter dollar. While most coins remain worth their ordinary amount, the rarest exceptional pieces with extraordinary features have been known to reach an astonishing price of $45,000. Last unique coin. Diverse landscapes through coinage and few series capture that spirit quite like the 50 state quarters and America the Beautiful programs. Among these treasures, the 2009 Guam quarter dollar stands out as a fascinating piece that combines natural beauty, cultural significance, and potential value for collectors. Guam is a U.S. territory in the Western Pacific, and its unique heritage is beautifully represented on this quarter. The coin was part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program, designed to honor not only states, but also U.S. territories that contribute to the nation's identity. It's a small coin, yet it tells a big story. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has appeared on the quarter since 1932. His dignified profile provides a timeless connection to the nation's foundation, serving as a reminder of the enduring values upon which the United States was built. The reverse design of the Guam quarter is what truly sets it apart. It features the striking image of a flying prow, a traditional Chamorro sailing vessel, with a coconut tree and scenic coastline in the background. This imagery evokes the island's maritime history, culture, and tropical beauty, making it a miniature tribute to Guam's identity. The prow itself is not just a decorative element. It represents the ingenuity and resilience of the Chamorro people. These boats were used for centuries for fishing, transportation, and trade across the Pacific, and including it on the coin highlights the cultural significance of Guam's maritime heritage. Guam's landscape is also subtly captured in the design, with the shoreline and lush vegetation reminding collectors of the island's natural wonders. It's a coin that transports anyone who studies it to a tropical paradise, all while remaining a legal tender in the United States. When the coin was released in 2009, millions entered circulation. Many were used in everyday transactions, lost in pockets, or saved in jars at home. At the time, few could have imagined that some of these coins would one day become rare and highly sought-after collectibles. Collectors soon began noticing that certain Guam quarters stood out due to their exceptional quality or rare minting variations. As with any coin, those that survived without wear, scratches, or discoloration became increasingly valuable over time. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining a coin's value, especially for modern issues. Some rare Guam quarters feature slight dye variations, where the details of the prow or coconut tree appear doubled or unusually sharp. Others may have minor minting errors, such as off-center strikes, which make them even more unique. These differences transform an ordinary coin into a remarkable collectible. Even the smallest variations can catch the eye of a dedicated collector. A tiny doubling on the lettering or a subtle imperfection in the design can turn a common coin into a prize worthy of serious attention. It's this sense of discovery that fuels the excitement of coin collecting. High-grade Guam quarters, especially those that are uncirculated and retain their original luster, are becoming harder to find. Many coins in circulation show signs of wear, from scratches and scuffs to fading details, making pristine examples increasingly rare and desirable. Collectors are also drawn to the coin because it tells a story beyond mere monetary value. It celebrates the culture, history, and natural beauty of Guam, reminding people that coins are miniature pieces of history, art, and storytelling combined into one small object. Over the years, enthusiasts have searched rolls of quarters, old collections, and forgotten coin albums, hoping to find one of these rare Guam coins. Each discovery is a small treasure, offering the thrill of uncovering a piece of history that has remained hidden for years. The coin also symbolizes the broader connection between the United States and its territories. Many people are unaware of the territory's unique contributions, and this coin brings attention to Guam in a way that is both educational and aesthetically pleasing. Collectors who specialize in the 50-state and territories quarters programs know that certain issues, like Guam, can become the crown jewels of their collections. The combination of historical significance, cultural representation, and scarcity makes it a coin that stands out in any numismatic portfolio for those who love history, geography, or culture. The Guam quarter offers a tangible connection to a faraway island with a rich and storied past. It's more than just a quarter, it's a piece of the world that fits in your hand and tells 1,000 stories. Even modern coins can hold incredible value if they are rare, well-preserved, or feature unique minting characteristics. The Guam 2009 quarter dollar has proven that collectors' interest can elevate a seemingly ordinary coin into something extraordinary. If you ever come across a Guam quarter from 2009, take a moment to inspect it carefully. Look for sharp details, unusual features, or anything that sets it apart from the many standard quarters in circulation. What may seem like an everyday coin could be a hidden treasure. The excitement of discovering a rare or high-grade coin is part of what makes numismatics so captivating. Coins like the Guam quarter remind collectors that treasures can exist in the most ordinary places, just waiting to be found, and now comes the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for. While most Guam quarters are worth just their face value, the rarest and most exceptional examples have been known to reach an astonishing price of $50,000.